People, they are very good, very friendly, and very nice, to be honest. No one tell you like something, or like you feel like welcome in this mosque.
The mosque also, apart from providing a place where you can worship, it also provides a place for learning, because education in Islam is very, very important. In fact, at the time of the Prophet, so if you have to go to China to look for education, at that time China was regarded to be the farthest place in the world. So if it means going to China to obtain education, go there, because education is very important.
The madrasa at Old Kent Road Mosque actually houses, I think, over 400 students. I was one of these students from the ages of about 4 to 16. I can definitely say that I benefited a lot from coming here, and the kind of friends I made from here have stayed with me throughout my life, and we're still just as close today as we was back then. Students here would learn Quran, Arabic and Islamic studies, and you'd also come here to become a hafiz, inshallah, which means to memorize the Quran.
This mosque has never been just about prayer. It has been a place of beginnings, where children first learn Bismillah, where couples unite in nikah, where tears are shared in moments of farewell. A center of learning where Arabic and Islamic knowledge are passed from hearts to hearts. A refuge of counsel, support and solidarity, from interfaith dialogues to community food drives, from youth mentorship to police collaborations. A space that brings together people of all backgrounds. Here, identities are embraced, cultures are celebrated, and every visitor is reminded you belong.
There's always a lady talking either about Islamic or non-Islamic topic. We've talked about marriage breakdown. We've talked about children. We've talked about gun crime. We've talked about knife crime. We've talked about how to look after your family. We've talked about all of the different topics and things happening. And again, a lot of the women are the ones, that do the lecture or ask questions. So we do have a say. That's the good thing about this. And we don't. We've got some grandmas that will not keep quiet. They will be the ones that, no, I'm not having it.
But as the community grew, so too did the need for space, for structure, for vision. The original building could no longer meet the demands of a flourishing congregation. And so, with courage, we began to rebuild a 6-story, purpose-built Islamic cultural center. More prayer space, expanded classrooms, community halls, a future-proof home for generations.
I think the impact of the building on our community is that it kind of enables us to kind of achieve like lots of different things, but in one place. Having a new building will kind of just be a demonstration of all the things that I think make us us. So it will be an outward kind of display of the growth and the influence of our community in terms of, and how it reaches out wide. So having a building, a new building, which is formed from the old building, based on a community who, a lot of them are local, but a lot of them are from Kent and from Dulwich and from Lewisham and all types of places. It shows how widespread our reach goes, and I think it's important that people see that the Muslims and our community of Muslims can be successful, because it shows that we're kind of viable members of this community.
This new mosque is not just brick and mortar. It is an opportunity, a center for education, where our youth can grow confident in faith and character, a space of inclusion, where Muslims and non-Muslims break bread and build bridges, a hub of empowerment, supporting skills, wellness, and socio-economic upliftment. From grassroots activism to global dialogue, the Old Kent Road Mosque is poised to become a model of what it means to be Muslim, British, and proudly rooted in community.
There are two things. Some of the philosophers of Islam indicate that there are two major things that happens to a human being in life. That is, instances of happiness, joy, and instances of grief. Everybody will go through it. That is, joy and grief. And this is why you need community. You need to, because each of these, if you don't have people around you, you'll be overwhelmed. no matter how happy you are, if you hit maybe some good news, you are joyful. You cannot enjoy it alone. You can only feel it better when you have people around you, when you have community to celebrate the joy with you. Similarly, when you are in grief, if you don't have people around you, it will overwhelm you. So this is, which actually encourages office. And so people come to the mosque, most people come to the mosque in order to fulfill that social vacuum.
But this vision cannot rise without your hands. To complete this mosque is to invest in hope, unity, and healing. It is to gift a legacy that outlives us, a sadaqah jariyah for the soul, a shelter for the seeker. We invite you, with open hearts, to be part of something eternal. Support this project. Share the vision. Be the light. O Allah, make this house a house of peace, a home of mercy, a beacon of light for all. Jazakumullah khairan. May your support be written for you in the highest of heavens.
Okay,